How to measure a belt in a circumference. Hi everybody, if you're like me and you repair cassette decks, record decks, DVD players, whatever, anything that contains a belt, and you get the belt and you open it up and the belt is all stretched and obviously the thing's not working through, or the belt's snapped even, that's easy to measure. You just measure the belt that's snapped, look for any bits that might have broken off at the same time, just measure the length of that, the size of the belt. That's easy. But what about a belt that's complete? A belt like, so just take a random belt, chuck it on the bench, and as you can see, how would you go about measuring the circumference of that? Well, basically that's what this video is about, how to measure the circumference so you know you're buying the right size of belt. And or you buy the 99p box full of belts from Japan and end up fitting the right size type belt to whatever. Some other companies wanted to charge you 4, 5 or 6 quid or 8 quid for a belt that manufacturer cost is literally pennies, and this is how I do it. And I've never had a single machine come back with a belt broken. But to date, in my 50 years, yeah, got to be 50 years of repairing items, electrical items that use belts, I've not had one come back, because I've always done it this way. So this is a tip on how to measure a belt, and I don't mean that kind of belt, you know, being belted, because you can go, how do you measure a belt that way? And it goes, ow, or is it on a scale of ah, or is it on a scale of is that the best you got, mate? That's the wrong kind of belt. So anyway, this is all about measuring the circumference of any belt you come across. First of all, you need a lump of wood, any old bit of wood. This is, I'll tell you the size of it if I can find me tape measure. Let's get the tape measure. The size of this is, in English or in imperial, it's 16.5 inches more or less. In metric it's 420 millimeters, or 16.5 inches imperial, and metric 40.2 centimeters. 7.5 inches, bit small really, yeah, just over 7.5. So we're not I'm not too worried about how good the bit of wood is. Preferably you want it about A4 size. I'm gonna have to cut me bit of A4, but there you go, bit of A4. I'm gonna have to cut it to fit me board, but if you make your board just slightly bigger than a sheet of A4, you'll be alright. I'm roughly cutting this so that all I want to do with this is make it fit the board. That'll do, that's good enough. And all I'm going to do is get a bit of sellotape and tape it to the board. My sellotape is over there. I just sim my tea and that's getting cold. Or if you can get hold of a bit of white board, I didn't make one earlier simply because, or as James May would say, because I don't know, James May's got a weird way of saying James May's got a weird way of saying because. You listen, next time you listen to him when he says it's because or something weird. James, it's because it's your teacher of actors school or whatever tried to change your original accent. Don't know what your original accent is. It'd be nice to hear what James May's original accent is. Right, so there you go. What's next? Just take a pencil and a ruler. Put a line along the edge. This will always move roughly in the middle. There's no exact science about it. Roughly in the middle. Put a line. Get your finger out of the way. Put a line along the middle, and it's ski width. I know it is. I know it's ski width. I'm not worried about it being ski width. Yeah, you could do it. I've got a blue one or a black one somewhere. Yeah, I've got a blue pen. That'll do. Make it stand out a bit more. Now I've got to get that, and you're looking at the top of my bald head probably. No, you're not. Oh, wonders. You can see what I'm actually doing. I'm just putting that along there and going to do me line again. And we're not worried there. You should. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's all I've done is put a line across there. I'm going to use the smaller one so I don't come out. I'm going to put it to the edge of the paper, roughly. This is a cheap. So all I've done is drawn that and that. I'll cut here and put in a picture of what I've drawn, or draw it on paint. Draw it in paint and you'll see it in paint. Right, cut there I think. Right, I've changed the shot. Now you can see a bit better of what I'll get onto it. And you can see that under there is my microscope. Top right hand corner is microscope. This side, me, hello, crap cameras. Not worried. And what I'm doing is I've got a bag of panel pins. Oh, them things that I've just rolled out of shop. Hang on, let me put the bag away. I only need 2, I don't need 3. Always the way, sellotape's rolled up on itself. Can't put the bag away without. So I need 2 panel pins. Them things, panel pins. That's what I got. A couple of them. Now clear that shows. I don't want 3, I only want 2. Got them from the local hardware shop. Pennies. Not expensive. Right. Can you see that? No, you can't. Where's my shot? Where are they? There they are. Oh, going the wrong way. There you go. Cut the panel pins. Just ordinary ones. And there. And I can move this in and out of shot now. Right, we've got everything going, haven't we? Yeah, still the right hand camera is the right hand camera. No, yeah, right hand. My left hand. I hate it when it does. But anyway, there you go. Cut the panel pins. And there's that's the size of my panel pins. They're not particularly big. Let's put a little bit of light on the subject. There you go. That's right. It ain't a switch. I just touched 2 wires together. And I can't see where the other wire is. Thank you. Right. And that's what gives me the light on that. And there's the size of your panel pin, but the most important one is what width are they? Let's put them up against the 0 and what can be seen. I'll make the picture bigger, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, 1.5 mil. 1.5. That's the diameter of the nail. That's what I'm using. You can use whatever nail you want, just measure the diameter so you know what the diameter is. I do not equate or use the circumference of the nail because it would be too precise and lead to a loose belt. The circumference of the nail is 4.711 millimeters. I used 3 mil the diameter of 2 nails. Right, all you're going to do is take one of the nails. You now know that the nail is, I know it's 1.5 millimeters. 1.5 millimeters. Right, I've written it on there. The nail is 1.5 mils, and all you're going to do is bang the first one in on that point where your lines cross. You're going to bang that in there. Right, there's me nail banged in. Not particularly straight, so I've got to bend it, but that's good enough. Now all you're going to do, now you've got that made, right, where are we? Move that under there. Now we've got that made, turn it that way so you can see the nail. .5 millimeters diameter. What you do now is you get your belt, take your nail, your other nail. Now I know you can't see this, but hang on. What I'm actually doing, I'll do it with the other hand, the shaky hand. I'm just pulling it so that the belt isn't tight. As you can see, it's not tight. And I'm going to mark the spot by pushing the nail down. Can I see the mark? No. Need a magnifying glass to see the mark. My eyesight is poo. Ah, I can see my mark now. Right. So I'll take my pencil and mark where put a mark where that is. Now take my pencil, this is going to be almost the same, and put an arc. Trying not to stretch the belt too much. There you go. So we know that is roughly, and take a belt off from 0 so you can see what I'm doing. I'm measuring from that end on the line that I've made, and then moving up to the arc I've made. And that's, I would say, let's zoom in to get a better reading, because my eyesight is poo. There you go. We can now say that's the 11.567, 11.7. Yeah, we're happy with 11.7 centimeters. 5, 6, 7. We'll go 11.8 centimeters. We'll make it the smaller one. Let's move that out of the way. Can we see the mark, the hole? Can we see the hole? Let's zoom in even more. The hole that the nail made. Yeah, there's the hole that the nail made. Where's me? Ah, there it is. See if we can zoom down to that. Yeah, there's the hole that made. So it's there. So it's the black line. Let's put this back. So it's roughly in the right place. Can we? Where's the hole? There. Right. What I'm doing is lining up the 0 with. I'm lining up the 0 with there. I'm on the hole is on 6, 7, 8. So it's 11.8 centimeters. 11.8 centimeters. So we can you can see what I'm doing. The ruler's in on that line. It's on the, I can never remember whether it's X or Y. Can never remember how they do it, X and Y. I've probably got it probably gonna tell you wrong, that I'm gonna make the bottom one the Y axis and I'm gonna make the vertical one the X axis. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Pull that down a bit. I'm gonna make that the X, and I'm gonna make this the Y axis. Right, go on about. I want to see what I'm on about. Making that the X axis, and making the other end when I get there. Come on, I've got enough workbench. I'm going to move everything again. Keep going. That the Y axis, and I've probably got it wrong. It's probably X and Y are the other way rounds that the mathematicians use. But we now know that that was 11.7 centimetres. Let's go and have a look again. Move it up. 5, 6, so 11.8 centimetres. Sorry, 11.8 centimetres. So I'm going to write that up here. Get rid of that. 11.8 cm. Now I know that that's half of the, so we got to add the diameter, which is 1.5. The diameter is 1.5, and well, we've got 2 nails, so that's times 2. So we've got 2 nails times 2, 1.5 times 2 equals 3. I got the wrong blinking pencil. I got the pencil, not the pen. 2 equals 3. So we got 3 millimeters. Put that as millimeters. Right, 3. So we got 3 millimeters to add to the equation, because the belt is wrapping round 1.5 at one end and 1.5 at the other. So we had 11.8. Wrong pen again. So we had 11.8 as the thing, plus 3 equals, can you see that? No, 11 point, so we got 11.8 plus 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 11, 12, 13, 14.8, 14.8 centimeters this time, because we've done that in centimeters and the other one in millimeters, because millimeters were too small. It would have been 0.3, 14.3 centimeters. Okay, but we're 11.8 centimeters. So now the 11.8 centimeters plus 3 is 14.8 centimeters. Right, it might seem long-winded, but because you've made this board, the next time you get a belt, I'll show you, there's my box of belts. There's the original belt we measured. I've got a box of these cheap Japanese eBay ones. Where's my nail gone? Have I lost another nail? No. I keep losing nails, they keep disappearing. Right, that's that one, so you can see where it is. Now if I use this one, this belt's slightly longer. Find my mark, tighten it so it's just tight enough, not too tight. There. You need to make a point, that one's got it, there it is, I can see that. I can see the mark there, so just, oh you can't because the camera's in the way. The mark is there, look, there you go, you can see that in the crosshairs. As you can see, so that one's that much bigger, that belt is bigger. Oh, there goes a nail again. That one's right out here. And you can't see, I'll try and do it so that you can see. There you go, it's bigger. So if you got about, if the first belt was the original size of the one that come off whatever you're repairing, and you tried to put that one on, it would be too loose. So you can be very precise in the size of your belts. Now, why are they in a big box? Because yes, I want to sort them. I want to sort them. So that's 11.8. Sorry about knocking the camera. That's 11.8. For the sake of 2 nails, and that one's 12.2. That's 12.2. I can clearly see that in the close-up camera. 12.2. So there you go. That's my pencil. I use a pencil to do this. That's 12.2. So now I can go, don't have to arc it, I just wanted to show you that this is a way of, you know, and this is 12.2 centimetres. Bring it down and you can see what I've done. 12.2 centimetres. 11.8 centimetres. 12.2 centimetres. My two don't look very good. There you go, 12.2 centimetres. So there you go. We now know the size of those belts. Well, that is only half the length. So we now go to adding it all up. Bring it here, like that. I'll move. No, I'm trying to move the wrong thing. You can't see centimetres, I know. Let's move that now. Move it like that. And so now we've got, we'll do the 11.8 centimetres, right? So we go, which came out at 14.8 times 2. And that's 28 and 2 eighths are 16. So it's 29.6. 14.8 times 2 equals 29.6. Ooh, that was good for me doing it mentally. Because I'm not very good at doing stuff mentally. You see that? Yeah, look, 29.6. Put it under there and you'll see 29.6. There you go. So that is the full that's the inner circumference of that belt, and that's how I make my belts. I measure the belts. It's just that I hadn't made a permanent measure machine. And 26.2 and 11.8 shows you the difference in the size of the belts. And that's how you do it. Simple. Hooray! End of lesson. If you're new to my UK Super Rascal YouTube channel, the subscribe icon is going to pop up on the left hand side. Please click the subscribe icon and subscribe. And also click the bell icon to get notifications of my next video. Now it's very important that you share this video, so please click the share button and share to your Facebook, Twitter or any of your favourite social media apps. If you like this video, then please click the like button, and that will be much appreciated. Leave comments. If you leave a comment about this video, I will answer your comment or just comment back on a comment made. If you leave any swearing in your comment, then your comments will not be published. If you wish to send me any electronic items to review or for teardown, click the show more button below this video for my address, or go to my Facebook page john.lovatt.524 and send me a personal message via Facebook, better known as PM messaging, and that will pop up on my phone instantly. And lastly, if you wish to support my UK Super Rascal YouTube channel with a donation, you can use your online banking. My full banking details can be found by clicking the show more button, and that's below this video. My thanks go to you in advance for any comments, likes, shares or donations made to my UK Super Rascal channel. But if you already are a subscriber, then try clicking the quick links to my other 3 videos. One's going to pop up in the left bottom corner, one's going to pop up in the top right corner, and one's going to pop up in the bottom right corner. Now if you try clicking my tags, now above my channel name under my video, you'll see there is some hashtags, and they're quick links to other videos as well. So if you click them, they will take you to the quick links for that. Just click a hashtag. Try it. If you've never tried clicking a hashtag, try it and you'll see what it does. I think it's a very good thing that YouTube have started doing hashtags. Don't forget, like, subscribe and share. Click that share button. Click the share button. I'm looking at the wrong camera. From the mad old nutter. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Now the clickable pop-ups are going to pop up on the right hand top. Click the subscribe one. That's it. Click the subscribe and you can subscribe to me. Now there should be popping up my video ones. One to the right hand side, one to the left and one to the right again at the bottom. Click them. Play some more videos.